Oh, welcome to Fiddlehead Fiddle Lessons. Let's do an old-time reel now called Sail Away Ladies. I'm gonna play the whole thing for you at a medium to fast tempo and then break it down part by part, note by note for you after that. Here we go. Voila. So here we go. It's an old-time reel. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna do it in G major. That's what the key of the song is. So might want to start with a G major scale if you know it. All right, and then so I'd say kind of warm up. I give you the same spiel every time, but I really believe it's helpful. Warm up with the scale a little bit, do some variations, and now let's dive in. We'll do the first quarter of the A part, and let me just say that the A part, unlike a lot of tunes, this tune's a little lopsided. The A part is half as long as the B part. So normally the parts are 8 bars, and this is only, the A part's only 4 bars. So the form is still A, A, B, B, but the A's are shorter. Okay, so here we go. First quarter of the A part. Here it is again, more flow. So we're going to start A1 twice, long, short, and then go to D3. And then we're going to go open A back to D3. All right, so, and then we're going to add another A1 to D3. Lots of string crossing. So here it is again. I'll say each note. A1, 1, D3, A, D3, A1, D3. So I would say one thing you could do if that's difficult is you could spend some time just doing string crossing, open D to A. Maybe do it fast. And slow it down. So when you're practicing and you encounter problems, sometimes it's good to try to isolate different aspects of the playing, the bowing, the fingering, and in this case it's a string crossing thing. So now that if you need to do that more, pause the video, otherwise let's just play it one last time. Okay, great. Let's move on to the second quarter. With more flow. All right, so all it is open A, 1, open, 1, open, but it's kind of a tricky rhythm. It's like short, long, long. Got that? Short, long, long. So even though kind of left-hand fingering is pretty easy on this, I'm going to suggest that we loop it so you get the timing of this rhythm, which I think is kind of tricky. Great, thanks for doing that. Let's move on to the third quarter. With more flow. right? So it's A1 to D3, then open A to D3, staying on D, 1, open 1, 2. Putting it together again. Okay, and now let's do the fourth chord of the A part. With more flow, it's D3A, D3, open A. So, long, short, long, let's see, long, short, long, long. That's the timing. Long, short, long, long. Okay, so I think we're ready to do the entire A part. As usual, I'm gonna say, hey, if you don't know any of these parts, really good idea to not try the whole thing yet. That's just the fundamental rule of practice. So pause the video right now, review each part, loop each part, make sure you got it before we do this together. 1, 2, ready, go. And so on, okay? So excellent. All right, let's do the B part now. First quarter of the B part. Okay, with more flow. All right, so it's E low 2, low 2, 3, low 2 to start it. Then we're gonna go A3, then open E, and it's open 1 on E. So here's the whole first quarter again. Oh, let me try it again. One last time. Second quarter of the B part. With flow. So it starts E low 2 to open E. Then it's open E, A3, 1 for this phrase. Right? And then we're going to do A3 to open E, back to A3. Here's that again. Kind of that phrase is coming up a lot. Long, short, long, long. All right, here's the whole second quarter again. Great, let's do the third quarter of the B part. With flow. Okay, so this is going to start on E string open, low 2 open. And then we're going to go A3, 1 open. Now add D3 to that. And that's a long note. Okay, and then the next phrase is all on A. Open, one, open, open. Cool. Let's put together the third quarter again slowly. All right. The fourth quarter, it's interesting, is pretty much the third and fourth quarters of the A part. I'm going to play it slow anyway, but the only difference is instead of ending on open A, we're going to end on a D3, two D3s. So here we go, fourth quarter of the B part. With more flow. And that's how we get back into the B part from there. So let's break it down. Well, I'm not going to break it down because I already did. I think if you've practiced the third and the fourth from the A part, that's going to be really easy. Just kind of consult the tabs. So now let's just do the entire B part very slowly together. I'll count you in. Play along if you can. And you know, if you're not ready to play along, you can just listen because listening is practice too. Good, that's it. That's the whole tune. Hope it was fun for you as much as it was for me. And I'm kind of planning a more advanced version of this to be more syncopated, double stops, slides, yada, yada, yada. So stay tuned for that. See ya. Thanks for watching the video. Love you.
Excellent.